Hey. This thing is always falling. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't fall again. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys my makeup routine. Today it's just simple because, well, when I do go out, I'll show you guys the products I use, what I do differently, but it's nothing that different. But the first thing is, obviously, I do my skincare, you know, gotta put sunscreen. Then I put primer. I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. So this one. And I'm almost done with it, so I need to buy more. So that kind of dries up a little. I do my eyeliner. The eyeliner I use is the Too Faced waterproof liquid eyeliner, and I really like it. It is thin because it's so easy to like put on. I'm so used to liquid eyeliners that I love it, so I'll use them. But since today I don't want to do eyeliner, I then do my eyebrows. So for eyebrows I use this Super Lock Maybelline Tinted Brow Glue in the shade Deep Brown, which I love, just because yes, I do have thick eyebrows, but they're very light, so I want some color to it. So this one's perfect. I at first thought, oh, deep brown, like it's gonna be too dark for me, because I usually go for a shade down, like medium brown. But this one is actually perfect. That it fits better. Like it's more suited to my eyebrow. So I like to apply it, be messy with it. I don't care since I'm gonna clean it up after. So this is like, I think my second or third time buying this, because I honestly really liked it, and honestly it gives a good shape. Like if you have thick eyebrows, you can go for a clear gel, because they also have in clear and it's nice. I've seen people use it like on TikTok, I think, and it looks good. It really does. Put them in place. Once I have that, now to clean them up is I use concealer. Now this one is not my shade. I got a darker shade, so I'm trying to finish it. That's why I use a little bit of it, but because I'm using a little bit, it's gonna last a bit longer. But like, I'm just trying to finish it, because it's in, this one's in the shade Toffee Caramel in L'Oreal Infallible concealer, which I should have gotten lighter, but it's okay. I know next time now. I'm looking straight because I have the mirror in front of me, so I can see better. Not gonna lie, the lighting from the bathroom is nice. I like how after so many years I finally kind of found my eyebrow shape, because goddamn, after ruining them so much, I finally got it down. Concealer does wonders. Honestly, I love investing in a concealer, because just carving out your eyebrow shape, and just honestly, concealer does it all. For the first time, I have a friend who I know from the gym, right? Like, he called me a yapper. Like, oh, but I was shook that he called me that I talk too much. Like, not in a bad way. He just told me like, oh, I talk a lot, right? And I was shook that he even said that, because me talk a lot? That's the first I hear someone say that. Because if you say that to like my younger self, that like, oh, someone's gonna tell you I'm a young bro, I'm gonna be surprised, because I am shy, where like I don't talk a lot, at least with certain people. Like, yeah, I can talk, but like I guess when I'm comfortable with people, and then also if they know how to talk, like make conversations, and I know like what to say and blah blah blah. Because if it isn't that, like I won't talk, and I wouldn't know what to say. I never thought I'd see the day someone would say I talk too much. Like, what? You're telling me I talk a lot? What? But sometimes I do catch myself. I be talking a lot. With people. I be going on a rant or something about something random, or like what we were talking about, and then end up going into a different topic. I don't know. Like, I think it's just like knowing what to talk about with people. Because not with everyone you can talk to, you know. It's the vibe. Sometimes like you don't vibe with that person, or like you don't feel that energy there, that you can't talk to them like that. I see they're a little different, but like you see how like a bit darker my eyebrows are, because I carved them out. Like I gave them a shape, I gave them definition. I just realized I didn't connect. There's like these little things for the microphone to connect to the microphone and to like the phone, like the camera. I forgot to connect it, and so this was on, but like you can hear the difference of volume. But anyways, as long as you can still hear me, I'm cool with that. Also, I didn't show you now to color it in. I used this Maybelline Build-A-Brow, which I really liked using, because this is the first product I bought, like, for this. And I really liked it, that I would buy it again. And it's the sealing gel, which I used to use, and now I don't really use it. I mean, and then the brow pen. So you can see it's like thin. It's like just to kind of color it in, which I really like. And this one's in the shade deep brown as well. So like that, it gives it the same color as this, and doesn't look weird, like lighter or anything. But I love how it really helps to shape my brows as well. And then after doing my brows, then I go in with a little bit of concealer, like just concealer in spots that, you know, I want to cover up. And I just do a few dots. I used to do it almost all over and under my eyes for my eye bags, but when I had forgotten to do that, I ended up putting foundation, and then I really liked how my under eyes looked with just foundation on, so I just kept doing that. So then I put in foundation on the back of my hand and use a foundation brush to tap it and then apply it, because that is so much helpful than applying too much product in your face, right? But for today, I'm gonna use this Color Science Total Protection Face Shield Glow with SPF 50. This is like my foundation for like the weekend, that I be doing it even when I'm record videos for like YouTube, you know, or for TikTok, you know, keeping it light. It works like a foundation kind of thing. After applying the foundation or the Color Science, whichever one of those two, I then going with the Beauty Blender, and this is honestly a good step that I would say do not skip, even though I have skipped because I've forgotten to do it, is applying your setting spray. It's to set in the concealer and foundation in. Just a few spritz, and then tap it in with your Beauty Blender, and honestly it works and it stays in longer and it's not smearing in your clothes like that, because I've noticed the difference and it's a game changer, even though I forget to do it at times, but it's okay. This is why I change first and then do my makeup. So I don't do makeup first. Like, no. I've learned after doing makeup and then changing into clothes, like, no, that doesn't work for me, because that's how I'm gonna end up getting, say, a white shirt or a black shirt smeared on my clothes. Like, no. First, makeup. First changing clothes and then makeup. And so I do that, and then I go in with blush, or if you use contour. I sometimes use contour. No, I don't need contour. No, I don't. But sometimes I do, like, to give a bit more color to my face, because sometimes the foundation will be a little light and not enough concealer to, like, blend it into my face to make it look like skin-like. So that's when I use contour, but right now we don't. These are two different palettes. This ColourPop is actually a pressed powder palette and not blush, but I use it as kind of blush because I don't really use eyeshadow. And then this one is actually blush kit, which I love the colors. Clearly you can see what colors I've used. Oh my god. What colors I've used, which is the 3 at the bottom. This one actually has some shimmer in it, which I love, but I don't use as often. And I've noticed that when I use from the ColourPop, I use like a red color, and I've noticed that on my skin it looks like pinkish. And when I actually use a blush that's like from this one that's like pink, it looks kind of orangey. So I probably have like olive skin, from what I've heard. That's what happens. So that's why I like to use now more the red color to make it look more like a blush, like pinkish blush. And with the ColourPop, I love how pigmented it is that I gotta like brush it off in the back of my hand so it's less product, and it's not too much on my face. And look at that. I don't know if you can actually like see the difference, but like you can kind of see it, right? I love that. I love blush. Like, I'm a blushaholic. Like, I love blush. And I'm noticing that if I want like a pinky color blush like on my face, then I have to go for a red, like a red blush. So like that on my face, it looks pink. It's so interesting. It's so weird. I would be down to do a color analysis to see what colors fit best on me, because I kind of don't know. But I have gotten complimented when I do wear like a burgundy top, or like a burgundy or like a red top, that they say it looks good on me. So if it actually does, then I should wear more red colors, burgundy, which I do have a few tops in my closet that are burgundy and red. Like those are mostly colors I use a lot. besides black and gray. After I do blush and like contour, if I do, I go in with a what is this? Loose setting powder to apply under my eyes and to set in the eyeliner when I do have eyeliner, because we don't want it smeared after. Since I do have combination skin, and for the girlies who have combination or oily skin, understand that we get oily on our forehead, chin, or like that setting powder or like loose transparent powder really helps to get some of that shininess off our face. And I go in with mascara. When doing mascara, I like to put mascara on the tip of my eyelashes to give it a bit more volume. And I use the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express, which I really do like. Like, it gives this volume to my eyelashes when they're curled. And then the lip liner I use, I have mentioned this before, of beauty products I use, is the CoverGirl Outlast in the shade All Star. That looks like a marker to like kind of outline it, give some color to my lips. But first I like to use like a chapstick, so like that it glides on better. And then I go in with the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Princess Cut to give it some of that shimmer, you know, some gloss to it. And then setting powder. So yeah, that's my makeup routine.